And we are just about 15 minutes away from the start of a House hearing that will feature two of our top national security officials, Defense Secretary Ash Carter and Joint Chiefs Chairman Martin Dempsey. We could hear from them on one of our big stories, the arrest of a military vet accused of helping ISIS. With me now, Ohio Republican Congressman Steve Stivers. Congressman, what a pleasure to see you.
Great to be here. Good morning, Jose.
Let me ask you first about this airman, Tayrod Pugh. What's your reaction to what you've heard about this case?
Well, I've heard a little bit, and clearly there are folks trying to radicalize and recruit Americans and people from all around the world to join either the Islamic State or other Islamic extremist groups. And we just need to make sure that we provide real economic opportunity for everybody, don't leave anybody out, and that we, observe people's First Amendment rights, but also make sure they know that America's a place where they can be safe. But I'm glad that our prosecutors and our law enforcement folks are looking out for folks who have been radicalized and trying to prevent them from going to places like Syria. This airman was trying to go to Syria through Turkey, and our law enforcement folks found out about it and have now stopped it and arrested him.
And I want to take you now to the breaking news that we've been covering this morning, this situation out of Tunisia in northern Africa. 8 tourists dead, apparently 8 people dead, including possibly 7 foreign tourists in the Bardo Museum right by Parliament. What's your reaction to that? I mean, that country has a very difficult place to deal with as far as geography, right? Well,
yeah, Tunisia's right in the middle of it, and frankly, their fledgling new democratic government's been fighting Islamic extremism, and it sounds like this is a really coordinated and unfortunate incident where people have lost their lives, and the Tunisian government seems to be taking it seriously, and obviously has evacuated the Parliament building and is responding. And I understand they may have already captured one of the folks already.
Yeah, what we hear is that they may have captured one of them. It may be up to 3 armed people that went into this Bardo Museum. And Tunisia, which is the smallest country in the Maghreb region, it's bordered by Algeria and Libya. And as you're saying, it's going through some very difficult times, and it's a very intense battle there. We're going to keep a close watch on that. And Congressman, I want to go back to the ISIS fight. We've been seeing more and more help coming from Iran supporting Iraqi forces as they fight these terrorists. Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, it's a little of both, to be honest, Jose. So it's a good thing that they're driving back ISIS, but Iran has the idea of being very hegemonic in the whole Middle East region and getting much closer relations with Iraq. Obviously, Iraq is mostly a Shia population, but has been governed by Sunnis for 30, 40 years until recently. And so as another Shia government, Iran's trying to get much closer to the government in Iraq. And I'm not sure that will be good for world peace. But certainly it's a positive sign that they're driving the Islamic State out.
Congressman Steve Stivers, thank you for being with me. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Jose.
All the best. Coming up on the rundown.